Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I am so rubbish at these intros. My name is Izzy. I am back with another new video. Before I start and we move into what I'm about to show you, I just wanted to have a really quick chat with you, a kind of honest talk and explain a few things, and if you are new here guys, then don't forget to press the subscribe button, which is down here. Oh, and you can like this video before it even ends. Obviously I would love to update my channel all the time. Yeah, it's actually not that easy for me to always be regular with my content, and as some of you might know or might not, I do suffer from anxiety, which is very frustrating, and I don't have panic attacks or anything like that. I just get very anxious and overwhelmed quite a lot, and I struggle sometimes with feeling like I've got pressure on me to make sure that I am uploading all the time and storying all the time and posting really amazing pictures and posting loads of content. My anxiety can literally just creep up, and I honestly don't really know where it comes from, and I am trying to manage it as much as possible, but I just kind of wanted to be honest about that and just tell you guys why sometimes I am a little bit quieter on my social media channels, just because maybe I am feeling a little bit overwhelmed. And although I really want to pick up this camera because I love filming, and once I get started, I just love it. I love editing, I love making content, and I love giving you guys you know, useful and great stuff. But sometimes I just feel a little bit paralyzed in terms of actually doing it. I can think about it, but yeah, actually doing it can be another story. So anyway, I know I have just gone on a lot about that, but I just felt it was a good idea for me to be honest with you, and also just to say thanks for always being so sweet. You guys are amazing. I do want to talk about it because I do feel maybe me talking about my anxiety might help other people, and also just for you guys to realize that I am human. I'm not particularly, you know, special. We're all equal, and I get anxiety just like maybe you get anxiety, and yeah, just hopefully this will help someone or help you guys. Anyway, this is very good lighting. I am in my kitchen. In my last video I showed you guys some things that I bought from Ocado, and I was talking a little bit about fermented foods, and I asked you guys if you wanted me to show you how to make sauerkraut, because I can make my own. I do make my own, and you guys really wanted me to show you how I make mine. I am not a sauerkraut expert, okay, so I'm just going to show you how I make mine, and if you guys want to follow along with it and you want to make yours based around how I do mine, then wicked. I will give you as many tips as I can and show you how mine works. Right guys, you will need one red cabbage. This is a medium-sized one. You will need some caraway seeds. This is what I'm using to give flavour to my sauerkraut, but you could use some garlic as well if you'd like. You will need some salt. This one is a lovely Cornish sea salt. And guys, you will definitely need a nice clean jar. This is the size that I'm using. I will usually be able to fit in a medium size red cabbage into this jar. Just make sure it does have a lid, because you will need that when you have finished the process of it fermenting, to keep it in the fridge. And just make sure that your jar is really nice and clean. Okay, so guys, first of all, something that is really important is with your red cabbage, before you even start chopping it up, a really important thing to do is to save your leaves, the outsides of them, because basically we're going to use the leaves to compress the sauerkraut, and use the leaves as a lid while it's starting to ferment, instead of putting an actual lid on it. It's got cabbage in my top. Okay, guys, maybe don't wear something like this when you're trying to make sauerkraut, or if you are, then you might need to do this. So guys, you do want to chop your red cabbage into really small pieces. As you can see, I've got loads of big bits left, so I do need to keep chopping. Also guys, you do tend to get quite stained fingers from doing this with the sauerkraut, so you might want to put on some gloves. It does wash off, but it's just something to bear in mind. So that is my sauerkraut all chopped up. Yeah, so basically you want to actually like massage the red cabbage with the salt. I am about like a good 5 minutes in and I am still massaging this. As you can see, it's basically a lot wetter, but we still need to have more of like the cabbage juice. So I'm going to keep going with this, keep massaging, and I will come back to you. So now I'm going to be adding the caraway seeds. I am going to sprinkle these generously into my red cabbage mixture. So I've got my jar and I want to try and get this red cabbage into this jar so that I can kind of start the fermentation process. Next, you can see that I've packed the jar really tightly. That is some of the cabbage liquid with another leaf pressed down. And I am gonna like add some water to completely cover it. Guys, like what I've done is add the water, but I've left a little bit of a gap at the top. So I haven't filled it 100% up because I know overnight it's basically gonna like rise up a little bit. So I know that it'll probably end up being completely covered when I check it tomorrow. This is the lid, but I don't want to put it on until I've completely pressed it down. Got a pestle and mortar, and basically I use the pestle to like push down and create some kind of weight to keep it all compressed. But I'm sure there are other things that you can buy instead of using this, but this works fine for me. You just literally need something heavy to press down. So guys, it looks a little bit crazy, but here is the pestle pushing down on the jar of sauerkraut, and you can see there's still some liquid at the top. I'm going to leave the lid off because this is how it's going to ferment. I'm going to keep it somewhere like really dry and cool, so it's just going to go in like one of my cupboards and it's going to stay like this. As long as the top is covered with liquid, then you won't get any mold or anything like that. So you can leave your sauerkraut to ferment like over 4 weeks if you want. I usually leave mine about 2 weeks and I really like the taste of it. So it's up to you guys. Yay! So we are done with the making of the sauerkraut, guys. I really hope you enjoyed following me along, and I hope that you will have a go at making the sauerkraut yourself. Fermented foods are so amazing for us. They're really good for our gut health, and it's also really linked with our mental health. I know that fermented foods and probiotics have like really helped my skin, especially my psoriasis. So guys, don't forget to give this video a like if you haven't already, and please subscribe to my channel because all of that kind of stuff really helps, and share this video with anyone that might want to make sauerkraut. Lots of love guys, and I will catch you very soon. Peace out, take it easy, bye. Are you actually gonna help?